fête de fin d'année sans accident. La sécurité routière une affaire de tous.
They preached the message from one traveling agency to another at the van bus stations, cautioning both drivers and passengers to adopt responsible behaviors and stay safe during this congested end-of-year period.
This special campaign aimed zero accident. Zero accident means that we have to fight against unlawful behaviors causing a lot of accidents.
The road safety agents from the Ministry of Transport, during the one-to-one talks this December 14, insisted on what road users should do and what they should not do.
Prudence on driving, while driving, no alcohol, no speeding, no poor parking, wearing your seat belts. That's the principal message.
The campaign, which started along the National Road number 3, will continue on other axes with the same objective of reducing road accidents.
Tyson Chia reporting there from Yaoundé, and the former president of the Cameroon Employers Cartel, Celestin Tawamba, has expressed worries over government's poor road infrastructural plans. And amid the context of inflation, Celestin Tawamba was speaking during the Constituent General Assembly of the Employers Association, bringing together both two separate entities, that is JICAM and ICAM, that now has a new appellation known as JECAM. Ambu Gladys Dibang sat through that Constituent Assembly and now reports.
JECAM, Group Among des Entreprises du Cameroon, the new employers organization with signature Stronger Together, born December 14, 2023, is the fruit of a merger between the Cameroon Employers Association, JICAM, and Entreprise du Cameroon, ICAM, signed in April 2023. The new organization is expected to build a more inclusive and stronger private sector in Cameroon.
Regarding tools that we put in place to build the new association, we think that is a good opportunity for your country with JICAM to be more stronger. Now we will be more bigger, stronger, and we think that we become the most interlocutor for our public sector.
At the Constituent General Assembly that held to that effect in Douala, the status and internal regulations of the new major entities, which now considers even the smallest enterprises, were presented, an occasion which government used to underscore the organization's importance to the development of the private sector and economy at large.
If the government has decided to be here, it's because we know that this organization is a partner for us. It's for the partnership between the societies, the enterprises, and the government. We know that we are facing a lot of difficulties, and we know that. And for this, we need some solutions. And we are convinced that the solutions cannot come only from the government. This is why we came here to listen. What are they proposing to us, and some of the decisions, some of the propositions they will make. Those propositions we think that are accurate for the situation will be taken into consideration.
JECAM, therefore, marks the start of Cameroon's entrepreneurial independence, considered by many as historical.
Historical moment in this country for our economy, that is the very good action.
I'm very happy to have been here today to see what is going on. We are very happy of this meeting. We are very happy and proud of our organization.
According to the resolutions adopted, the transition period of the new organization begins December 15, 2023 and extends till the date a new executive will be elected, that is, in 3 months. Meanwhile, a 5-member Ethics and Monitoring Commission has been created to ensure the proper application of the text of the new organization and compliance of ethical rules.
And Cameroonians are worried about the recurrent fuel shortage in the country, with the last dating just 48 hours ago And so questions keep resurfacing on how Cameroonians got to where they are today when it comes to persistent fuel shortage. Ambo Gladys.
They gathered in their numbers, sons and daughters of Bokolang, Way village, Menchum division of the Northwest region, to remind themselves of their responsibilities of fostering development.
Cameroon consumes 2 million tons of fuel and petroleum products annually. In the past, 80%, that is about 1.6 million tons, was provided by the national refinery company Sonora, and 20%, that is about 420,000 tons, was supplied by oil marketers. Ever since the refinery got completely burnt down in May 31, 2019, the situation has never been the same. Experts say marketers have been unable to meet demand as bankers have been reticent to take the risk. Government has also been limiting the oil marketers with subsidy debts.
Oil marketers are suffocating with debt owed by the government, even though it envisages to clear the debt to permit the marketers continue to import.
But the worry remains on the reserves which could serve the population in times of shortages.
We have two types of reserve. We have strategic stocks and we have safety stocks. At this level, we can imagine that we have looked back to our safety stocks and it was not sufficient to meet up the expectation, or let's say the local demand, the expectation of the consumers, of the marketers. That is why we face this shortage on fuel.
The solution, according to experts, lie in proper planning and the revamping of the national refinery.
Let us revamp our national refinery company so that we'll continue to have the possibility to provide 80% of our local need in terms of fuel.
The state of Cameroon, through the Ministry of Finance, has signed a number of agreements with banking institutions to restructure the company's bank debts and revamp its activities. Since 2021, these agreements were signed, no progress has reportedly been made.
The custodian of the Bokolang clan, that is in Way in the Menchum division of the Northwest region, has urged his kith and kin to york and embark on community development. They met in Yaoundé for to map a new road map as that part of the country has been going through very serious security crisis. Heisencher.
They gathered in their numbers, sons and daughters of Bokolang, Way village, Menchum division of the Northwest region, to remind themselves of their responsibilities of fostering development back home.
In line with our developmental strides, our chief has rightly said that it is time for us to make real the promises of development in our quarter. For no stranger will come and develop our quarter. It is us who has to take that step ahead so that when strangers see us walking, when God sees us walking, He will add more blessings to us and we will make our village and our area a hospitable and a nice area to live in.
And talking about community development, they are setting a pace by embarking on the realization of projects of basic necessities.
Pipe-borne water, we have it, but we need to improve it because there are some quarters that we have difficulties there of water flow. So by I think we can raise funds to attend it.
The gathering on December 9, 2023 was also aimed at celebrating their culture and sensitizing the youth still dragging their feet to join the train of community development under the Way Cultural Development Association, WECUDA.
Well, sorry for those hitches there, and the president of the Order of Medical Doctors in Cameroon has promised to bring order and restore the dignity of those in the Corps and to fight against some of those challenges that are facing the medical corps. And so Dr. Rudolph Fokwa was speaking to reporters in Douala 3 days after he was elected as the president of the Order of Medical Doctors. Well, for the past few years, well, we have indications that there are some troubles with our machines trying to get through to some of the problems. And now let's reflect on how water nuisance is causing a lot of problems in the country. And as end of year draws very close to an end, many Cameroonians are wondering why or what will be the quality of water during this end of year season. Now let's speak straight with Hyacinth on that. Apparently, we are facing some challenges there with our machines, and we'll proceed. Okay, we got information that, well, Hyacinth is already on the line. Thanks very much.
The harassment and illegal arrest of doctors, insufficient specialists as a result of human capital flight, poor working conditions, and unauthorized training centers are some of the challenges raised by the medical corps in Cameroon. These and others have discouraged many medical doctors from joining the National Order of Medical Doctors in Cameroon.
We have had doctors who have been harassed and detained. 2 months ago, 2 doctors in the northwest region were interrogated for giving medical treatment to separatist fighters. If you were in their shoes, what would you have done? Will you continue to run behind a father who cannot protect you?
A few days after he was elected president of the Cameroon National Order of Medical Doctors, Dr. Rudolph Fokwa told pressmen in Douala Wednesday, December 13, 2023, that he plans to bring a new impetus that will certainly restore the dignity of medical doctors in the country, and adds that in collaboration with doctors in the diaspora, he will produce results.
As from next week, after the first assembly meeting, we will see innovations in action. We will offer service and listening ears. We will try to bring everyone on board. I assure you it's the task that will be accomplished with diligent and proven results.
At the conference, where he was accompanied by the president of the Council of Medical Doctors and the advisor of the order, Dr. Rudolph Fokwa promised to also fight against the advertisement of drugs, the purchase of medications without prescription, and unauthorized health and training centers.
Well, thanks very much. I'm glad, of course, we finally got you there, and with Christmas just around the corner. The toy market is extremely busy with an exciting array of trends, captivating children and parents alike, and of course from high-tech gadgets, eco-friendly, and of course nostalgic ones. It is just going to be fanfare and jubilation during end-of-year Christmas, or end-of-year festivity, as the markets are brimming with innovations and creativity. Kizzy Kiga reports.
As families prepare for the festive season, the demand for these trending toys is increasing, promising a joyful and playful holiday season for children of all ages. Parents, families, and friends have a wide variety of choices to make for their loved ones.
The first thing is that there's almost everything. There are musical instruments, for example, piano, guitars, there are everything. There are also cars and planes also.
Actually, here in the market, We have different kinds of toys, kitchen utensils for little girls. We also have toy cars with remote controls like this one. Customers love these cars. There are many in the market. Some of these parents say that the prices of these toys are extremely high. The products are extremely expensive. I even wonder if I'll be able to go back home with one toy.
The prices are a bit high. You find a car maybe for 7,000, a bigger one for 8,000, and then a good piano also you may find it by 15 or 20,000, which is very expensive according to me, because if you're having 2 or 3 children, you see your budget would be a bit high.
With these exciting trends shaping the toy market, this Christmas is bound to be filled with joy, imagination, and hours of fun for children of all ages.
Already ringing for Christmas. Thanks very much for being there with us, in which you got information that a ghastly accident has killed dozens of people in Likumba, Tiku subdivision of the Southwest region. From all of us, I've been Kejang Henry at Timbi saying goodbye.